Welcome to Tech Diet. Let's dive into our today's problem, longest even odd subarray with threshold. It says you are given an integer array and a threshold integer. We need to find the longest length of subarray that will start from index L and at index R, and these are within the bounds of that array. So that L should be a even number, and then it should be an alternative sequence of evens and odds, and after that we should have all the elements within our subarray should be less than equal to threshold. So yeah, let's try to simulate this. So I'm going to start with the, let's say my L is equal to 0, L less than nums dot length L plus plus. I'll check if my nums dot L is an even number. That means I am in a valid range. I'm going to start here another subarray iteration. Let's say I'm at this j less than nums dot length minus 1, because we have here threshold till r minus 1, so we'll have here j plus plus. Then we need to compare if this nums j percentage 2 is equal to nums j plus 1 percentage 2, then I can happily break off this loop. Otherwise I can keep a counter. Okay, what's the current length of this sequence, right? So here I can initialize my count is equal to 0 initially. Maybe we found 1, so we can add it as 1, and then we'll increment the count. But we should also check if it is within the threshold, right? So this should be less than equal to the threshold, and the j plus 1 should be less than equal to the threshold. So now, and here as well, whatever the num we have chosen, it's even, but it should be within the threshold. Now let's just keep track of, we need to find the maximum length. So initially let it be 0, and then we can say let's update our max length, comma count, and let's return our maximum length so far. Let's try to run this code. So we have 310, answer is also 310. Let's try with the custom test case. We'll have all the numbers as odd. Let's see, output should be 0, right? So we are giving 0, and if let's say we do have one positive number but one even number, but it's outside the bound, still we should have 0. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. Let's try to submit. It's accepted. It was accepted. You can optimize it a little further. As you see here, we are iterating through each L, each starting point, but so far the chain is completed at, let's say we have a test case here, this test case, and we can have here, let's say, long string, something like 3 2 1. So we iterate through this part, then again we are iterating through this again, right? We don't need to iterate it again. Once we have finished it and where we have stopped, we can iterate from, we can take it from there. So once I say okay, I break it from, it's no longer a valid subarray, I can reassign my L to that j, and once I do the L plus plus, I am at that index which was not matching our constraint. So then I can, then it will be just a one single pass. So yeah, let's run this code again. It says finished. Let's try to submit it.